items.
Stop. Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Stop being weird.
And
there we go. Good morning.
Feel better. Good morning, everybody.
What is today?
Today is Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
We have. I thought we were going to see a dip in sales. It doesn't look like it really, but
don't jinx us.
15 items today. We shipped out 20 yesterday, so it is a dip compared to yesterday. But I would say 15 is still above average. So it looks like we're possibly dodging that. But before we get started, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we are full-time resellers.
Yes.
We go live Monday through Thursday.
Doing this, showing you what we are about to ship out from yesterday's sales for overnight.
And today we get to talk to you about a return request.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the return that we have, the item is an auto meter. It's an auto gauge, tachometer, whatever that is. So basically, on the title, we put defective.
Right.
Read.
Where did we get this?
So we got this at a garage sale. I didn't purchase it thinking that it was defective or anything like that. But while going to list it, I noticed at the very top it says defective. Okay.
Yes.
Defective.
So we will disclose it.
I put defective in the title.
What was your description?
Read, and in the description I put not originally mine for the, but has defective written on top. I don't know what issues it has. It may be a simple fix, no fix, or massive fix, selling for parts repair as is. So
pretty clear.
I think it's pretty clear.
It's in the title. It's on the pictures.
Read. It says
it's in
defective.
the description.
And
we did not list it as
all of my research just makes me believe that, you know, these people. So
they know the game.
The buyer. Let me just add to this. The buyer has perfectly fine feedback. So there's nothing that makes me think that this is malicious or anything like that. So I don't think this is a negative towards, or this was their intention.
Okay.
Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Now the response that they put in the return is in Spanish, which makes me think that they did not. Maybe they don't know what defective means.
In English.
In English. Or they just chose not to read the description whatsoever, which I think is probably plausible as well.
Right.
So they bought it under the interpretation that it was perfectly fine
working. It's a great deal.
Keep in mind, I have it priced at like 40 to 50% of what the market is on.
Because we knew it was not in working condition.
Like if it was brand new, this thing would be $175.
Okay.
They bought it for $70.
Right.
Okay.
Which is probably why they jumped on it.
Yeah.
Without reading.
They had it for. It was listed for a while. It wasn't like it was like a quick turnaround. They had to do all that kind of stuff. By looking into the details of this, and the person put this is item arrived damaged is what they returned this. So this is going to negatively impact our store. We're kind of at a like, you don't have any leverage in these cases. It's an eBay money back guarantee.
Okay. They still should be able to take off the hit on our store.
I would think so.
Because of how they
I would think so. So I reached out saying, like, please read description and title of the item listed for parts repair. I sent this to the customer.
Okay.
They haven't responded back.
Right.
You have 3 days to resolve this. So I'm reaching out to the buyer to see if they're going to respond or anything and see how they're going to take with regards to that information. I'm going to give them about 24 hours, so I'm not going to respond until later today. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, we really have no leverage in this case, and they're going to get their money back.
That's fine. I don't care about the money part. I really just care about the hit on the store.
Okay. So what I'm going to try to do today is if I don't get a response within 24 hours, I'm going to offer a partial refund to see if they would accept that.
Why? They don't even want the item. They have requested to return it.
I get it, but I'm trying to do anything we can.
I think we just have to reach out to eBay.
At the end of the day, we're going to end up refunding them full.
That's fine, but I want to call eBay and say, hey, it was described as defective in the title, pictures, and description. So why is this on us?
Yeah.
Why does this hurt our store?
Well, my understanding reading into it is you got like one freebie.
Of what?
Of where like eBay will eat it and then they'll just make the buyer whole.
Oh.
Let you keep your money. Is this what we want to get our freebie on?
I'm not worried about the money.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing that they have. That's the only tool of measurement that they're gonna have.
So if we give them a full refund, are we still getting the hit on the store?
I don't know about that part.
So that we need to clarify.
That's the part.
So we will be contacting eBay today. We've had returns in the past, and it's every case is different. Every buyer, it has a different
I
history.
really think it matters about who you get in touch with.
Yeah.
Is
Can
like,
I get a new person? I don't like your resolution. Can we try again?
we've had some cases where we got the right person and
Yeah. They handled it.
they were easy to
in our
work with
favor.
and they were pleasant to work with.
Right.
We've had other people not so pleasant. So it's just really the luck of the draw. I think it's kind of like anything.
Yeah.
You know,
timing is everything.
I guess it's the call rotation.
Yeah. Which group of people do you get? Are
Um,
they satisfied with their job? Then hopefully get a good resolution. If they hate their job, they're going to make you suffer.
So I do pose this out there to you guys. If you've had any other success or challenges with regards to
how do you handle this kind of
returns,
situation?
especially when like you feel so like my issue is like the buyer is completely at fault because they just didn't
do
read
their due diligence
and decide before they were going to purchase what they were actually purchasing and had unrealistic expectations that we were never going to be able to meet because our item was never going to meet their expectations.
Correct.
So, I don't know. Throwing it to you guys, looking for information and feedback as far as what you think.
Keep you posted tomorrow with our update.
I don't know if we're going to have an update by tomorrow.
We're calling eBay today. Okay. We'll have some kind of dialogue with them today.
But, all right, so we'll jump into the 15 sales, and the first one to sell is these Nike Air foam posits. They're always like a little bit harder on the side for these foam posits. These sold for $34.95.
I think those are
plus
really cool
shipping.
Shoes.
And they sold via promoted listing.
Looks like it was dunked in a bucket of highlighters.
Yeah, something like that.
I like them.
Next up, SpongeBob SquarePants PS2 Game, Battle for Bikini Bottom. International sale, $9.95 plus shipping.
All right.
Another video game.
We've been getting quite a few international sales.
We have. Tekken Tag Tournament, $9.95. This one is the greatest hits version. And plus shipping, domestic on that one. Next up we have...
This is like a powder duster makeup. It's perfume dusting powder. It's vintage. What did it sell for?
$37.95 plus shipping.
Yes.
From 1993.
Yeah, you want to be on the lookout for those makeup products or beauty products that are older, like vintage, because they don't make them again. And people,
new old stock.
Yeah, people are.
I think the key thing there is it's new.
Yes.
It's new.
Yes.
Like that has a seal on it.
Right.
And so we know definitively it's new.
Right. And how many times you
I will say too, there are times where you think it's new, and then upon further investigation, you're like, no.
Right before you list it, you're like, yeah, nope.
Not new, and so you're gonna fall for that sometimes.
So when there's a seal, it's very, very clear that it's easy to go with.
We picked up a Corningware pitcher for a percolator.
Yeah.
And that in itself, the pitcher and the percolator and everything would sell for like $60 together, all complete and in good condition. The problem is our percolator on the bottom.
It was like chipped.
Yeah, chipping.
It wasn't just needing a cleaning. It was
on like this. Was it ceramic or
I think porcelain?
Porcelain,
yeah.
I think. So the bottom was chipping, and it wasn't something that I felt super comfortable selling. So when in doubt, you just part it out. And so the two parts that I listed, two parts. This one is the first one to sell. $18.61 plus shipping for the lid.
So it's not always a throwaway if it's broke.
So just to give you an idea, we still picked it up for $5.
Yeah.
So we're already into the profit with that. And then so when we sell the percolator piece that goes inside, that's going to be pure profit.
Yep.
So it was a little bit of a risky buy. Obviously would have been better to sell it all together because you would have got more, but
there was a chance it could have been really good. Okay, Simpsons board game. What is this, chess? Checkers?
Yeah, this is a collector's 10 version chess set. Sold for $24 plus shipping.
Yep. Not loving the shipping on that.
Not too bad.
Odd shape.
Next up, we have a CD for the New Testament, MP3 Auto, $11.99 plus shipping on that.
Always be on the lookout for those biblical audio tapes. They're worth scanning. Yeah. At least.
Selling this for a second time. Came back first time not working, and then my kids watched the entire thing. They loved it.
It was working.
And it was working, so we sold it again for $13.50 plus shipping.
Okay, now we have a Clearproof Acne system. Was this Mary Kay?
Yeah, Mary Kay. We had a few of these, so I'm going to double check just to make sure the dates are
Why
right
not?
and we got the right one.
Well, it's the only one in there.
So, nevertheless, it
$2.21.
sounds like we're going to
It's going.
be shipping it regardless. But
That's right.
let's see.
We only had, $2.21.
$2.21. Perfect.
We're good.
All right, so we're good on that one. Next up, a lot of 24 Blu-rays.
So we have how many sales today? 15?
15.
15 going out.
And this lot here of Blu-rays sold for $7.50 plus shipping. Not great.
Awful. Is it auction?
Yeah, auction.
Guys, secret tip. If you want something cheap, go to our auctions.
Yeah.
They always are cheap.
Yeah.
I can't think of one that I'm like, oh, that was awesome.
Well, no,
A
so
sweat.
we just sold the rangefinder for $30 plus shipping.
That was on
and
auction?
that was right around the market.
Was it on auction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's rare. Guys, it's rare.
And so it's possible.
There's a steal on our
So
store.
we picked up a set of clubs at an estate sale in Savannah. We've already sold the clubs. We already sold the rangefinder.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're already in the profit. So this is purely profit. And this is an Odyssey putter. When I first bought this, I thought it was just like a generic regular putter. But when I got it, I noticed like it's got this like super updated shaft. It's got a really good fat grip with it. So like when you're in those situations, it's like, okay, this is worth picking up, and you just buy it, and then you figure out later like, okay, what kind of condition is it? So I thought this was going to be like a $70, $80 putter was kind of my interpretation.
Right.
Maybe even a $60 putter. And with this condition and everything, it ended up being a $190 putter.
Best sale of the day.
Yes, best sale of the day. And so you definitely want to look for these older putters. And then I never was seen like Odyssey making this type of shaft, like this upgraded shaft. I have had other Odyssey putters sell for well over $100, but I think this might be the most expensive one I've sold.
Now did it come with this head cover?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There was another situation where we had just bought a club, and then later in the day,
we found
the head cover to fit that exact model.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I feel like they're. Never mind. I can't remember what I was going to say. So next up we have
Illustrated Children's Bible.
That one sold $14.20 plus shipping.
So this has pretty pictures in it.
And we just got that, so it didn't take too long to sell. So there's that. Next up we have Pierre Frey.
Cards.
Correspondence cards.
Yeah, cards and envelopes.
$24.95 plus shipping. Honestly,
some of these you just Casperry.
I think it kind of goes along with what the makeup was, where it's like if you get an old vintage something, and then people when they buy it, they know that it's like super unique and nobody else is gonna have like the same. Yeah. You know, it's like that feeling when you ever go to school and you got these new kicks, you're super excited about it, but you got them right off the rack, and then somebody else is wearing them.
Oh, cool! I like your shoes too.
Yeah, it's like.
Thought I was unique.
I wanted to be unique. Well, you buy old.
You wear them on Tuesdays, and I will wear them on Fridays.
When you were my family, you only had one pair of shoes, honey.
Oh my gosh, so, stop.
You know, the privilege over here is coming out.
Don't even. Lies.
Next up, Glacier Bay. This is a sealed shower set. And we had this for a while, so glad to see it sell $24.95 plus shipping. Yeah, usually if I pick up something like that, it's going to be like $1 or $2, maybe $3 tops. Because I'm not looking to dump too much onto that. And last item of the day is this John Deere
vintage
crawler dozer.
Yeah.
And this little thing, new in box, sold for $25 plus shipping.
So how can you tell John Deere is vintage?
They are jumping up.
No, down.
No. Yeah, correct.
Their front feet are down on vintage John Deere. Because now, if you look at all the John Deere, the back paws are down.
Yeah. So landing is
are vintage.
Old. And
yes.
Then,
Tip for the day.
So perfect. So that is it. Those are the 15 items. So what is the plan for the day?
I have to ship, and then I am watching a 2-year-old all day. So I'll be cooking and playing and all that. So no eBay things other than shipping.
Gotta get your baby fix.
Yes. What are you doing?
So I have an appointment today.
Oh, you do. That's right.
For my tooth,
Yeah.
and
You're
I think
going to drop packages off.
Yeah, I think my plan too is I would like to get the we have a drum set downstairs that needs to be tested and listed.
Yeah.
And then I think that's pretty much just about it. Like I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel, so we're about tapped out with listable inventory.
Except for me, I have tons of clothes. Well, I've been doing better. My whole clothing racks, I had 2 racks full of clothes. Those are done. Now I have bins of purses and 4 bins of folded clothes that I got to list. So I have things to list, but no time today or tomorrow. So
that is it for the day?
That's it. So tomorrow, hopefully we have an update for our return with
Well, there you
our
go. You can deal with that whenever
eBay.
I'm gone.
I am not talking to them myself.
I don't want to talk to you.
You are going to.
It's just a painful.
I will call them and they'll call your phone. Or I'll text them and they'll call your phone. So.
No thanks.
We'll have an update. But we did go and talk to the people about building a shed for us or a barn dominium house. And that our price range that we wanted to stay in for cash so that we don't have the crazy interest rates, that would have been something we could have afforded in 2015. But now, like, it's not practical. So we're just going to stay here,
5 more years.
Wait out the crazy market
5
and
more years.
See if something comes available. So we're just going to be in tight quarters till then.
I'm just saying 5 more years.
Not 5. That's too long.
I mean, 2030, honey.
We're not waiting 5 years. Anyways, that's our update. We're not moving.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Have a good Wednesday.